it all off.
The ruby slippers worked. Thanks for your help, everybody.
I wonder what this place is.
Well, howdy, strangers.
Hello.
You folks going to a party or something? I mean, you got this funny costume, so I figure there must be a reason.
I don't see anything funny about them.
Well, that's because you're in them, and you can't see them if you're on the outside. Ha 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 ha.
Are you the official welcoming committee?
You can say that.
Well, you should try to make yourself more welcome.
And you're from that town over there?
Not over there, mister. You're in it. You see that sign? That sign starts with city limits. You're inside Deadwood, South Dakota.
Well, it looks like we got to choose a place after all. And I'm the one who chose it.
Yeah, and it looks like the kind of place you choose.
You see, we only have room to grow. This place is going to be the chocolates one day. But if you guys ain't going to the party, you must have some business here in town.
Now, what makes you say that?
Because if you don't, then I reckon you'd be vagrants and I'd have to arrest you.
Who are you anyways? Because you sure ask a lot of questions.
Just doing my job since I'm sheriff. Name's Wild Bill Hickock. Maybe you've heard of me?
Nope. Can't say I have. Get your name though, isn't it?
Are you trying to get smart with me?
She's from another country, where they haven't yet heard about our bravest and most famous lawman. But anybody else would positively know about Wild Bill Hickock, the living legend of the West.
Oh, positively.
Positively.
Why, there's nobody better with a gun in the world.
Now that's more like it. Yes, sir. I'm the best there is. All right, unless somebody would like to deny it.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Definitely not.
Maybe you guys would like to see a few trick shots. How about you shoot all the fingers off of her hands, 2 at a time. We'll look over my shoulder with one eye closed.
Now, wait a minute.
And we do it fair and square. I let you have the chance to draw first. Are you afraid to draw?
No, I'm not afraid. What do you want me to draw?
A gun, naturally. Any kind you like.
Gun. Okay. And this is going to be a contest for art?
Art? Well, is that your name? Well, you better start getting ready.
But my name isn't Art.
Wait, you just said that.
No. Can't you see I'm a lion?
Well, I've never met you before today, so I can't tell whether you're a lion or not.
Well, I am a lion, silly. From an enchanted forest in Oz.
Well, wherever you're from, you better get a gun, and I'm not a lion.
Well, of course you're not a lion. You don't even look like one.
I sure hope not. Now look, Art.
I told you, my name isn't Art.
Well, whatever your name is, I don't care if you are a liar or not.
Who says I'm a liar?
You did, just now.
Oh, did you ever hear such a story?
Stranger, here you saying telling stories. You're crazy. Your friend, she's crazy.
It's not her fault. Her mother dropped her on her head and she was just ready to tell.
Well, if your name isn't Art, what did you say it was for?
I never said that.
What? Didn't you hear her tell me her name is Art?
No.
Yes.
She stood right there and said it.
No. I just misunderstood you, that's all. I thought you wanted me to do a little drawing.
I do want you to do some drawing, but you ain't got a gun. I can't draw an unarmed man.
Well, why am I gonna draw a gun? How about a cow instead? Like that over there in that field.
Now instead of a gun, you are crazy. I can't shoot someone that's crazy as that. It wouldn't be fair.
Well, I'd much rather draw a cow instead of a gun any day. Cows have more variety.
Can you imagine trying to fit a cow into these little bitty holsters? Not to mention trying to get your bullets to work.
Don't mind him. He's a little
Stranger, if you weren't loony, you'd be dead. We'll put up with almost anything here in the West. I want you guys out of here.
What?
I don't want anybody as crazy as her coming to our town, scaring folks and shaking them up.
Yes, see? He knows I can scare people.
We got a good town. It's tough, it's hard to put up with going easy. But there's a person like her in it, places start coming apart, it seems.
And you want us to leave right now?
Absolutely. I'll give you half an hour. You guys are probably crazy too. Only smart. That's why you keep it so quiet. I don't want any of y'all to ever step foot in Deadwood ever again. Why, I'd rather have a pack of murderers any day. At least we know how to handle it. Meantime, I'm going to have a nap. I need it. And you better not be here when I get back.
I'm one exiled person.
Yeah, I bet he is, Biggs. He's always acting like that.
I think we better use the ruby slippers again.
Well, I'm ready to go.
If you only knew what a narrow escape you had.
We probably should leave. And the sooner the better.
But is it a good idea to go back to Josephville this soon?
I know. If we just stay away from Peaceful Prairie and Miss Grimshaw, then we'll be all right. So if we showed up in town, that'll give us a chance to talk to some of their townspeople. And maybe we can figure out what's going on around here.
And in the meantime, she'll be waiting up on Peaceful Prairie for us. That's true.
Look, if we talk to some of the townspeople, find out she's really a good person, and everything's really all right, we'll just apologize. We still don't know what she's up to.
It does sound like the best way to do it.
Good. I'm not afraid.
But you better have very good apology ready if you're wrong.
All right, let's start concentrating. And you guys help us again too, right?
Sure, they're not crazy.
All right, start the magic rhyme, Dorothy.
Okay, Slippers, we want to go back to Josephville. To Josephville! Rhymes upon a chestnut tree, chimes upon the nether sea. Slippers, Slippers, hear me say? Take us down, far and away. Ruby is the twilight dawn. Slippers make us all be gone. 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 To Josephville!
Not so bad this time.
I think we're just getting used to it, that's all.
So this is what Josephville looks like.
Well, it sure beats that last place we were at.
Those old wood buildings. And the sidewalks. They're made out of wood instead of cement. And there's no cars.
What's she talking about?
Nothing we have in Oz, that's for sure.
And look, the streets aren't paved. And there are no traffic lights. But then there's no electricity either.
Well, hello. So you finally made it down to our little town. But why are you standing on the outskirts? Wouldn't you want to look around? It's a very nice place.
To tell you the truth, we just got here. And we weren't quite sure what to do yet.
But isn't Miss Grimshaw with you?
No, she had other business.
Does everyone in the town feel the way you do about Miss Grimshaw?
No. Some people feel even worse.
We'd like to talk to a few more townspeople, if we could.
You just wait on 4 hours. We've been expecting you since yesterday. And now here.
You mean a whole day has gone by since the last time we saw you?
More than that, 'cause I was in the morning, this is the afternoon.
You mean we spent the whole day in that crazy old town?
Shh, it's the Slippers. They're getting us from place to place, all right, but there's some kind of problem with the time.
Some kind of problem with the time.
Some kind of problem with the time.
They're interested in meeting some more of the townsfolk.
And the townsfolk will want to meet you.
It's a small town, and it's not often I get hostess. And I intend to take full advantage of it.
Dorothy, wait, could you?
What?
Could you stand tall for a minute, please?
But we can talk as we walk along. And,
How about this?
well, I suppose the others can't always tell me what I need to know. Okay.
It's about the 4 of you, you and your friends. There seems to be such a bond between you. You're not afraid to take chances. As long as you can take them together.
We try to do what has to be done.
But the people in this town aren't like that. They're so afraid. And Miss Featherton's the worst of all.
He didn't seem so bad.
The way she lets her push her around. What is it that you folks have that the people in this town are missing? What's the secret?
Now, is Miss Grimshaw really that powerful?
She is around here. If someone doesn't do something soon, I'm afraid of what's going to happen.
But what does she do?
She just controls everything. Why, 2 weeks ago, 10 days before the wheat harvest, it was one of the worst hailstorms in history. And she puts her wheat price up to double right before that. So sure enough, just 10 days later, there's a hailstorm again. And it ruined the entire crop for the entire area. And so since she raised the price before the hailstorm, nobody could accuse her of taking an unfair advantage. They just paid her price and complained about how lucky she was afterwards. And some of the stuff, well, it's uncanny. It happens too often if you ask me.
That does sound very strange, all right. Very strange. But if she does have some kind of special power, don't you think that might explain why everyone in the town is so careful?
I talked to the other folks about it, and they all think I'm crazy. In fact, that's what the argument was about when I first met you yesterday.
And she owns a lot of property, doesn't she?
Just about the whole of Kansas around here.
Kansas? You mean this is Kansas?
Of course, didn't you know that?
No, So this is Kansas.
I'm gonna go check on the other folks.
Okay.